Hi there! Welcome to Master Vitalities for another new series or new installment on staying fit and healthy. At Master Vitality, we offer virtual consultations to help our clients bring you back to your youth and vitality. But if you're looking for face-to-face consultation and rejuvenation services, be sure to visit our brick-and-mortar business that's located in Valrico, Florida. That's actually 30 minutes away from beautiful downtown Tampa Bay. My name is Dr. Keith Tong, and beside me today is my lovely partner, Dr. Helen Tong. And in this video, we're going to be discussing, we always talk about what's to be healthy and stuff like that, but one of the most important things I think we need to talk about is financial health and how it affects our overall well-being. Because we all have these belief systems about money, but when you really think about it, we need to be financially healthy so that we are healthy mind, body, and spirit. So without further ado, let's start. We have a few questions that some people have left us for us, so we're just going to basically read it out as we go and answer along the way. So would you mind you go first there and ask me the first question?
Okay. How would you define health finances, and why do you think it is important?
Actually, we did that exercise this morning. We're going through a lot of changes, but to answer that question, health finances, you really need to know where your money is going and what you are budgeting for. My biggest things, like I'm 52 right now, and I spent a lot of money building what it is, and things come tumbling down. There's a lot of things that happen, but to having the ability to budget, know where your money is going and what you're projecting, that has to be very, very healthy. And for me, healthy finances is to have, a set of money set aside on a rainy day. Have some expenses readily to cover your rent. Some of the big expenses. If you have a home, to have some money saved up, for unexpected events like a hot water or a roof damage and stuff like that. So these all take planning, right? Just as much as your own health, you got to plan for your health as well too. One of the big key messages we always say, right, Helen, is like, don't have unexpected events occur to you because you never know when it's too late. What steps have you taken personally to maintain healthy finances in your own life? And can you provide an example of financial challenges you faced and how you overcame it while maintaining a healthy financial situation?
Wow, that's kind of a long question, but personally, how I manage my finances, is that what the question is?
It says, what steps have you taken personally to maintain healthy finances in your own life?
I think it's important that we understand that we don't spend everything we make, right? And there is a saying that you should save 10% of what you make aside and not touch at all, so that you can utilize that in your rainy day, in unexpected expenses that can happen. And balancing and budgeting is also something that I have done all the time since we've been together. I have a spreadsheet for family, a spreadsheet for work, knowing what are our fixed expenses and what are the projected expenses that comes in. So that is for me as my personal experience.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Let me see. What strategies do you use to create and stick to a budget? Can you share an example of how you have successfully managed your finances within a budget?
As Helen alluded to, the biggest thing is using an Excel spreadsheet and working the projection and plan. What I usually do is for instance, in the beginning of the year, January, I will always go from January and plan February, March, April, May, June, July, August, like the whole year in advance. That's what I like to do. It gives you a good overall picture. And I always look at my bank account to see where money's coming in and stuff like that, right? So like, for instance, people that are in commission-based business, they say the ceiling is unlimited. However, it's based on whatever work that you put in, right? You can also, if you, for instance, people that are working hourly rates may have a different rate of doing things, so they may have to cut back or be mindful of their spending and all that sort of stuff. But having everything on a spreadsheet and then seeing it on a piece of paper and visualizing it, it really, really helps a lot, because it just sets the pressure from credit card debts to things that you want to save for on a rainy day to things that you want to purchase. As long as you have that budgeted in mind, and set up that. And the other thing, like Helen says, set up, do the 10% saving and stuff. But also what I find is very, very important is, having, you can talk to your bank account, set up a different account where you put money in there and you don't touch it. The other thing is that you can also plan for withdrawals in a timely fashion. So that's what I like to use as well. Okay. Next question. What measures do you take to protect yourself from financial risk or unexpected expenses?
What step do I take to
protect yourself from financial?
Well, just to plan ahead of time and to make sure that I put aside savings for the unexpected. Like I said, always save some money on the side so that for your rainy day, it's available for you, and not overspending and not living above what you can afford, right? So, and I find that in North America, they plan you to spend before you get your earning, and it should be the other way around.
Absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. There's an old saying, don't overspend what you're earning. Otherwise, you're going to go deeper and deeper, deeper, deeper into that hole, right? Mm-hmm. So it's also fiscally responsible, so that's what I see. Next question.
How do you balance short-term financial needs with long-term financial planning and savings?
That's a very, very good question. So you have basically allocations of different accounts that you want to do. As we face, or at my age, depending on your age, actually it doesn't matter whatever age, you got to plan for the future. So you have long-term goals, you have short-term goals. You have long-term goals that are set aside where you're budgeting and you put money in there, and that's set, you don't see it, and don't expect to look at it. Just know it's there and it's growing. It's like a piggy bank. The big key, I think, right now is compound interest. And the people that are younger that take advantage of that has much more advantages. To say, for instance, for me, I'm 52. I did not take care of my finances. A full disclosure, I've been bankrupt before. That was a hard lesson when I was younger, and I had to take control of that. It's definitely haunting and scary because it affects your credit score 7 years. And that was a big learning lesson for me. Don't regret my life for that, but it has taught me a lot. And this past, from January to March has been very, very difficult for both of us. We're in a new country, new state, and things were totally different. So allowing us to picture and work out the finances. And also there were business opportunities that we lost as well. So we had to scramble and revamp and redo things and change our finances. And you always constantly have to look at that. So short term also, set that aside differently as well. So you have long term and you have short term. Hopefully that answers the question. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that concludes this interview on the need of having financial health, because it plays a paramount role on our well-being. Because if you're constantly stressed out about the finances, you're not going to eat right. You're going to be stressed out. You're going to get angry. You're going to be emotional. Anything else I missed?
They say health is wealth, right?
Yes, health is wealth. That's a good finish. So for further assistance to initiating discussion, please don't hesitate to contact us. You can find the necessary information in the description box below. We are readily and available to help you. If you're looking for face-to-face and rejuvenation services, you can find us at Blue Indigo Spa and Wellness, but at Master Vitality, we offer remote sessions right from the comfort of your home. Both are equally effective. Thank you for tuning in, and stay tuned for the next video series. Thank you. Oh, by the way, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for more tips and tricks on staying fit and healthy. Thank you. Have a beautiful day.